Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and I'm here for the reading for the Leos out there for the month of October. First and foremost, I would like to say I know I've been going for over a month, and I'm never going that long. But specifically the past couple weeks, I was feeling under the weather, so I decided to take a break from my channel, and I wanted to post when I was feeling near 100%. So I just want to say thank you guys for your patience during this time. And I also would like to say that as a usual disclaimer, that if this reading does not resonate, it's okay because these are general readings. Okay, so let's see what's going on for the Leos out there for the month of October. Okay. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So with the Eight of Pentacles, with the Eight of Pentacles here, we have you guys feeling focused and determined. I feel that you guys have a good idea of what you would like to manifest, and now you are implementing that action. And I feel that it's not, the difference between like when you feel like you have to do something and you really don't have the motivation. I feel like this is the opposite of that. I feel like you guys are feeling ready, especially with Jupiter direct going through his transit of the last couple months of Sagittarius. So I feel this is a great time to get those goals out there. So to give the universe something to work with, and I feel that's exactly what you're doing. We have the Three of Wands here. With the Three of Wands, Leo, you have come a long way over the past few months, and you should be proud of yourself. I feel that you have faced all types of opposition. You have faced the darkest sides of yourself, and I feel that you are ready to be on the way to the Four of Wands, because this is the three. So I feel like you're one step away from the Four of Wands, from your harvest, for all your hard work really coming to pass. And I feel like Sagittarius season, you will probably definitely start to see a lot more of your results. But I feel like October would be like a little sneak peek of what's to come. And we have the High Priestess here. So not only that, Leo, your intuition is going to be on point for the month of October. So if you feel any intuitive feelings, any type of insights you get, or any type of dreams you get, make sure you write them down, even if they don't make sense. Because I have dreams that don't make sense, but they make sense over time. I feel that your higher self would definitely be showing you things of what certain outcomes could be, certain decisions, and I feel that you can definitely rely on your intuition for this month. Well, any other time, but I'm just saying. October is going to come out very strong. And we have the Queen of Swords. So you guys are not taking any crap during the month of October at all. I feel that you guys are in a very focused energy, and you're trusting your intuition. Whoever you get the feeling of cutting off, you will. I feel like you're not even going to question it. Maybe before you questioned yourself, like, maybe I'm just feeling like this. I don't really see no physical evidence. But now it's like, I don't need no physical evidence. I'm going to trust myself. Because if everything was okay, I wouldn't be feeling this way, right? And my thing is, if it's not a certified yes, then it's a no. Like, that's what I implemented in my life too. Like, anything I really have to question, I feel like I gotta get more information, and that's not something I should go forward with at the time. But if as soon as I ask myself a question and it's just like, yeah, do that, then that's what I should do. But if I ask myself a question and they be like, I don't know, then that's what I pay attention to, and that's what I feel you're doing as well for the month of October. I feel like you're not even going to waste your time to wait for a disaster to happen when you picked up on it intuitively. I feel like you're over that point in your life. So let's see why the Eight of Pentacles is here. we have the Lovers. I haven't seen that card come out in a long time. We have the Three of Pentacles. I have done all these readings, and I don't think the Lovers came out. Not one time. We have the Six of Swords, Three of Cups. So with what I see here, Leo, it could have been a situation that you had with somebody, and it could have ended up in you guys splitting your own separate ways. It once was a lot of love in this relationship. Also, with the Three of Pentacles, I feel that after this split, you took more time to yourself. And why I say it was a split is because with the Three of Cups and the Six of Swords, it could have been a third party situation here. And you could have someone, or it may not went as far as a third party. You may have found out they was talking to somebody else, or you wasn't the only one and you decided to leave. But I feel like this person is wanting to work on themselves to make this connection work with you. And I feel like they could be on their way back to you, Leo. I feel like they still feel this deep connection towards you. And I feel like they've been working on leaving the Three of Cups behind. I feel like they're sure about what they wanted. I feel like maybe at a point when you two was together, maybe it was a bit too intense for them, and they chose to go another route, maybe somewhere where they felt was quote unquote easier, you know. But I feel like they didn't have any real satisfaction, you know, because it was like Three of Cups. It's like, yeah, it's cool, but look at the Lovers, you know, just you and them. I feel like being with these other people during this point of time, it was like nothing compared to you, Leo. That's really what I see from this. This is how I see them feeling about you. And then being the Six of Swords, of leaving the third parties and everything behind to really go to where their heart is calling them. And this is really what I feel. When Mercury, this whole transit going through Scorpio, especially Mercury retrograde, this is going to bring deep feelings out of people. And people may start getting text messages, phone calls out of nowhere where people are just saying what's on their heart. People you wouldn't even think even felt anything towards you anymore. I feel like with Scorpio, it causes everybody to really dig deep. And any inauthentic part, if anybody had a front, or if anybody tried to lie to themselves, it's going to come to a head. And I feel like that's what's going to push them to make the decisions, to make the sacrifices necessary. And this is where, in this reading, I feel like that's where the headspace, because Six of Swords is the headspace. I feel like that's what they're doing. And maybe behind the scenes, they're working on their pentacles too, because they can't just come back with like just Three of Pentacles, you know, just them. I feel like they want to show as an overall of their life how they worked. You know what I mean? Like how their life is a reflection of them. And not just say, hey, I changed. But then when you look in their life, they're still making reckless decisions. They're still not taking people's feelings in considerations. I feel like this person is wanting to get to a place where they know that they have to sacrifice, that they can't have their cake and eat it too when it comes to you. If they're going to choose you, they know that it can't be anybody else in between that. So let's see why the Three of Pentacles is the Three of Pentacles. I've been doing that. The Three of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I be calling the Wands, Pentacles, and everything. We have the Four of Pentacles. And why is the Four of Pentacles here? We have the Knight of Swords. Let me do one more. Why is the Knight of Swords here? What's this conflict? If you see a flipper, it's because the way I shuffle, guys. Okay. So we have the Ten of Wands reverse. With what I see here, this person is looking back on the decisions that they made. And I feel like they're making a choice. Because you see with the two wands here, right? And you see how this one he has in his hand. And this is the same as the Page of Rods. So I feel like they are making a decision, or Page of Wands in this deck anyway, of where they want to go. And I feel like that new beginning is with you. Leaving these two behind and making the final decision. Because altogether is three, right? Just like the Three of Cups. Leaving the other two and picking one that you really want to go forward with. And with the Knight of Pentacles, they're moving very, very slowly. I will say this. I'd rather somebody move slow as a snail and your stuff is together than for you to come in my face in a hurry and you didn't change nothing. That's where I realized in the past I used to want people to hurry up and call me or hurry up and text me. But then I'd be surprised when stuff falls apart, right? And I really thought like change doesn't happen overnight. You know what I mean? And I feel like this Knight of Pentacles energy is very important because this person is not trying to just rush in. They're trying to make sure their steps are all in order, how they're going to execute, what they're going to do. I feel like they've been holding on to this mental conflict too. I feel like they think about how you guys have ended. It's been on their mind a lot. And like I said, Mercury retrograde in Scorpio is going to bring some deep emotions out of people. That it's going to come to a point where it's like people are going to be like, I have to make a decision. I got to make a move because I got to say what's on my heart. Because they've been harboring this for a long time. And I feel like the reason why the Nine of Swords is so intense because they've been fighting themselves about it. I feel like this person could have been very prideful and they didn't really want to even, forget for a second letting you know, but to even admit to themselves about this connection. I feel like them feeling such a strong connection was uncomfortable for them. They wasn't used to feeling so strongly about somebody. So in a way, did they self-sabotage it? Probably. For the Three of Cups. People that was easy to get at the time. People they didn't really feel deeply for. Something light, something just to entertain the time. But the fact still remained that they still felt conflicted the whole time because their heart was calling them somewhere else. And until they answered that call, they was going to go to bed every night with the Nine of Swords. But I feel like they want to let go of that. They've been feeling burdened. I feel like that's what's helping them make the changes necessary in your life. And not in your life, in their life. When somebody wants to be with you, they'll sacrifice whatever to make it happen. And I used to believe that I was asking people for too much. And I realized I wasn't. I've watched people all the time who've done things and went above and beyond for people that they love. And for anyone to cause me to feel like I'm asking for too much for a phone call or to show how much you care, then you must not care. And I'm not going to keep wasting my time and keep begging or keep asking for someone to love me or call me or appreciate me. Like, what kind of service am I doing to myself? And maybe you felt that way with this person. Like, I'm not going to keep hurting myself while trying to be in this relationship with you. I did what I can to show I loved you. It's not on me to do anything. My job is to do me and love me and take care of me because my heart is my responsibility. So let's see why the High Priestess is here. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Death. As I was talking about Scorpio, right? The Scorpio card came out. This person, intuition is going crazy about you. That they in Eight of Swords. As I said, this is eating them up. And it's only going to get more intense in Scorpio season. So this is just the really before the climax. Yeah, there you go. It's like before it goes to the 8, well, skip the 8, 9, 10. It went straight to death. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really in their head because they are also thinking about the signs because their soul know where they supposed to be at. And as long as they keep ignoring it, as long as this Nine of Swords is going to be here, because they realize how much they truly, in a way, were invested, but then they self-sabotaged it too. It's like, I gave up this Ten of Pentacles for this. Nothing stable. These are cups. No pentacles. Something that was grounded. Someone who was a, a good support system. Who brought their own to the table. And then it's looking back like, what did I really gain? And I'm going to do a clarifier on the Death card. Why is the Death card here? 8 of Pentacles. Do another clarifier. What they're working on. They're working on transforming for you. Whoops, wrong way. It was the Death, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Empress. There you go. They're working on transforming for you. I feel like this person haven't met someone who was so impactful to them, to the point that they even questioned to really change their life, to purge whatever they need to purge, to be a different version of themselves, and to truly transform. I feel like, I don't know what you did to this person, Leo, but they are really showing up as really taking that extra step. And I see that Scorpio season. I feel like that's when it's going to come to, like I said, that climax where you got to make a move. Because those feelings are going to be so deep. And then think about it, we're going to have the Sun in Scorpio. Venus going to be in Scorpio. You know what I mean? And then you have Saturn too. That, especially if they didn't try to at least make peace with you, that guilt is going to weigh on their mind. So for the people who really haven't been trying to look into the closets of the depths of their soul and really admit to themselves where their heart really is, that's not going to work no more. And if for people that continue to try to fight this, it's only going to get worse. We're only going in energies from this point and on where your authentic self is the only way that's going to get you through. Because you're going to be stressed all the time. And I feel like this person is getting to that point. They're tired of feeling like this. Nothing satisfies them at this point. Let's see why the Queen of Swords is here. We have the Two of Rods, the Two of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles, y'all. With the Two of Rods, they are on the plan. Like, this is you, Leo. You straight cut them out. And by you doing that, it got them on path. It helped them realize what is truly important in life. Was it just having these connections that were superficial, that were easy, that didn't challenge any soul growth at all? Just lower self-wants? I feel like they're moving past that point and really looking towards the future and say, none of this is worth it. This ain't where my heart is. Like, what am I doing? I need to formulate a plan to get my life together and to get my Leo back. And that's what they on path to do with the Two of Cups. I feel like they truly want to reunite with you. And that you have the Lovers and the Two of Cups. This was the only reading that I've done out of all the signs that had both of these together. This person wants to give you the honest cup of their love. That's why this transformation is so important. The fact that you let them go, Leo. You didn't chase, you didn't beg, you did nothing. Your absence is what pushed them to change. that they're going to continue to miss out on great people being the way that they were. That people like you don't come all the time. And when you take a universe's blessing and you abuse it and you take it for granted, it could be taken away just like that, and they know that. They know that they took you for granted. They know that they have to transform into the version that you knew deep down that they could be. But you was not going to continue to get hurt in the process. And with the Seven of Pentacles, all these leaves are green. I feel like they want to have a more fruitful start. I feel like these pentacles are here too because, of course, you guys know each other, so you kind of built something. But I feel like in this deck, because it's not like brown, they want to make the changes necessary to rebuild, to show you that they're serious about you. And also we have the Five of Cups in reverse. They also want to come out of this regretful energy and truly express to you what is on their heart. So Leo, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.